Hey guys, it's been a long time, even for this game right here. So, I think you guys know what I'm already gonna talk about. It is literally the talk about of this game. Rec Room is sadly shutting down. Now, I wanted to go into a quiet room like Golden Trophy so I can get everything out, so I can add some background stuff, like some background music to it. But and I had to redo this just because I forgot. I thought that the mic audio would transfer into from Rec Room into my recording software. Did do it, so second time's the charm. So Rec Room, as I mentioned, is shutting down on June the 1st, which is odd because that's Pride Month. But taking this at face value, it is very shocking and very sad. No one knew about it, even the content creators, you know? And as much as I crapped up this game, it held a special place in my heart. It really did. It really held a special place in my heart. There was a time in my life where I would at least rec 1 hour each day. At least. There was a time where I did that stuff as a kid. I started all the way back in 2019. I think it was either the first quest or I got the Rift, the original Rift. I was at my dad's that time, which I don't live with anymore. I was at my dad's and he got me the Oculus Rift. Well, no, it was the Oculus Quest. Yeah, sorry, memory's fuzzy, but that was almost 7 years ago now. I am in 11th grade, believe it or not. It's almost summer, which that means I'm almost a senior, and that means I'm gonna graduate in a few years. I mean, sorry. Which is really sad. Sorry, my headphones disconnected because I use wireless. Which is really shocking. But this game really was the first game I played on Rec Room. You know, it's a hard pill to swallow, even now, where it's just like, again, my headphones. Sorry, there's gonna be moments of pause. I'm sorry, but I remember just grinding dodgeball and grinding golden trophy to the point where I was just exhausted. You know, I had VR face, and the main reason why I bought the Rift S that I'm wearing right now, as basically on its last life, honestly, is that I bought it so I could play Crescendo before it was announced that Crescendo was coming to Quest 2. I still use it like I am now, but not as much. I needed to get on this game just so I can reminisce. This game was an utter masterpiece. Alright. I wouldn't say it after all of the updates that they made, all the choices that they made. after removing the weekly, but I would definitely tell you, as a whole, this game was a masterpiece. One of its kind, really. Um, this game was amazing. And I'm really grateful for the joy that this game brought. The friends I have made. You know, you know, you're wondering why I have this full set of Dracula armor, S rank armor. Sorry, is that I didn't actually work for it. There was this very old glitch where you changed your time to forwards in time, then backwards in time, then it would just completely glitch out the NPCs. That's how I got this armor. Which I'm not afraid to admit now that there's really no repercussions anymore. But this game was awesome. I could have never met anyone that I have from Rec Room. Y'all remember Archie? We're still friends on Discord, but we don't actually talk to each other. I might ask him or her to play again, just for a final thing. The things that I recommend you doing before this game shuts down. Of course, play. Alright, I want you, if you want to play Rec Room, play Rec Room. Now, you don't have enough time. The second thing is completely optional, but it's what I'm going to do personally, is that I'm going to buy a physical gift card. Maybe 2. And with the one, I'm going to keep it as like a remembrance card. Never forget. This game was an utter masterpiece. The other one I'm probably going to sell on eBay, to be frank. I mean, like, if something's ending, it's basically a limited time thing. So you gotta make that back, Oh, I'm so white. But, that's really it, honestly. Just enjoy your time, because there's not much left. This game was an utter masterpiece. This game went from a whole Goliath of a VR game. The first of many VR games. Now just a Roblox copy. And I feel like we should all learn something from this, even the developers. And Gribbly himself, is that start communicating to your community more, because you really need to know what they want and what they need. Do like constant votes and stuff. Communication is definitely a rule in any game to be successful. But nonetheless, I enjoyed my time here. I enjoyed every second, every millisecond, even every nanosecond I enjoyed here. So, thank you, Rec Room. Thank you for all of the good memories you've gave us, gave many others like Skull, Terra, Bothia. I honestly used to pronounce his name as Boethia, like the god from Skyrim. Sorry, Daedric Prince. Yep, Boethia. I don't know why. Soul Fox and Hairy Man Legs. You guys were awesome, and you shaped the community of what it was. So I gotta say thank you for everything. Now, this is gonna be probably the last time I sign off on this game. I mean, of course, I'll probably play some with someone, but this will be the last video I ever make on Rec Room ever again. But there is always archives. There is always archives. You can go find those if you can't get over Rec Room's death. So, goodbye, Rec Room. And rest in peace. You will not be forgotten. Ever. You guys were the best. Even though some mistakes were worse than others, some people still stayed with you until the end. I really hope that they revive Rec Room when they have enough money, but those are some slim chances, Batman. But I'm happy that I spent my time here. I'm honestly happy I complained because that made myself play the game more. Thank you for all of the good memories you gave us. Thank you for this wonderful environment we are all familiar with. But it's time for it to go now. And one last thing. If it kept on going, it would be like The Simpsons, where every new episode feels like it's just dragging on the series even though it should have died long ago. So it's better to end something when it's good than to never stop until it's a husk. So, thank you, Rec Room. Thank you for everything that you've done to create this wonderful game, to create this well-liked environment, to create this awesome game OST that I sometimes like to use. That I sometimes like to listen to my free time. But now it's just gonna become a distant memory. So, thank you. Thank you, Rec Room, for everything. I will not forget you. No one will. Thank you for everything that you have brought us as a community. We all love you. Gribbly, developers, everyone out there, if you're even here watching my videos, why? First of all. And second, I hope your guys' life is awesome. I hope you do amazing in your lives, and I hope that one day, at least one day, Rec Room can be revived to its prime glory days. Alright. This is the last Rec Room video that I'll ever make. It's been fun, you guys, but it's time for us to go now. Signing off. I'll see you guys later. Love ya. Bye.